Hi, this is a learning video, and this is Bob. This is a viewer advocacy example courtesy of WRGB News Director Bo Duffy. Watch for best practices. Look at the comments I make at the bottom of the screen as you see the examples.
The possibility of a major catastrophe is growing.
So as you can see, the situation is still the same even 5 months later. We're going to walk right in through these open gates.
It's being addressed, but can't tell you that there's a total comfort level.
If we went back to those tracks, we'd be able to get on with no one saying anything to us?
Well, I would hope you wouldn't be able to, but if you do and you get on, then that'll just show that nothing's been done yet.
In November 2006, a CBS 6 investigation showed you the lack of security at area rail yards. Tanks of toxic, even deadly chemicals sitting unattended, and nothing's changed.
This time, we didn't come under the cover of darkness. We came when the sun was still out. We're here in broad daylight, and I've got to tell you, we're pretty obvious out here. We've got a huge camera, and you have an unidentified person standing so close to these tankers.
About 5 months ago, all the politicians we showed video of us walking through local rail yards agreed it was a concern.
Have you made any efforts to do anything to make sure that it's not that easy?
Yeah, I've talked to them about fences. I've talked to them about access along the rail lines.
And this was after our investigation?
Yeah, I had done that before because I was more worried about children crossing the track or someone crossing a track and getting hit. But it makes sense to secure an area as well. But, I'm going to continue to work with them.
What has been done so far?
There have been discussions, conversations. People are reviewing present circumstances.
Albany Common Council member Dominic Calsolaro said he'd work to get legislation passed requiring trains be rerouted unless they're delivering in Albany.
What's taken them so long?
I think they were waiting to see what transpired between myself and the fire chief and the railroad companies and what came out of it.
So it sounds like there have been a lot of meetings. Has there been any action, any changes that you know of?
None that I know of.
We have a very effective regional group from the federal government down to local that work on issues relative to what you're talking about, terrorism issues and that type of thing. And that's all I'm going to say. We do watch them.
They weren't watching me?
Well, you're safe. You don't look like a threat.
That legislation hasn't made it to the floor for a vote.
Recapping, here are key points. Plan the story. Look at yourself as a producer. Create defining moments. Know what they are before you get to the field. Questions are very important. Craft them. Practice them. Make sure they get on the air. Hope this is helpful. Call me with any questions. Take care.